Thanks for joining us tonight, whether you're watching over the air or streaming on the News 8 Plus app. Iowa lawmakers are proposing a change to the charges people face for police pursuits that cross state lines. Marshawn Gunn tells us what our local law enforcement thinks about all this and the challenge it could pose.
Putting a stop to eluding police.
Pursuits are inherently very dangerous for the public, for our officers, for the people that are trying to speed and get away.
Proposed legislation in Iowa changing charges for fleeing officers over state lines.
This is not something new. It's not unusual.
The bills would make knowingly crossing into another state a Class D felony.
With I-74 right here in the city, right into Moline, we get them going both directions quite regularly.
It's fairly clear when you cross state lines for two of Iowa's borders.
And I think it's pretty easy to prove on the east side of Iowa and the west side of Iowa because of the fact that you have to cross a river.
But Scott County Sheriff Tim Lane says it may be a problem for the northern and southern borders of the state.
It's kind of a seamless transfer from one state to another. And you may be able to make that state line cross without actually knowing that you have done that.
The proposed changes would carry up to 5 years in prison, something Lane has an issue with. He says that throughout Iowa, prisons don't have the ability to add more inmates.
The Iowa penitentiary system is way beyond capacity, and they're not able to accept any longer sentences.
He says he wants to see changes before the bill would take effect.
What I want is a plan within the state of Iowa to increase the size of the prison and the capacities of the prison system.
Lane says he supports deterring people from fleeing police.
I'm not against it at all.
But before people head to jail, he wants to make sure there's a place to send them. In Davenport, Marshawn Gunn, WQAD News 8.